So that is where we are right now. I'm not entirely sure who is behind it or what it is that they're trying to get at. However, I do know that as far as, these rumors that you hear coming out, we believe that they are in an effort to prejudice his bail hearings and his case generally.
Now, there was another report that came out that says the police high command are denying reports that surfaced a few days ago that a woman was allowed into the cell of DJ Vybz Kartel to satisfy his sexual needs. I mean, did you hear about that one too?
I did hear a rumor, but that is something that the police high command would have to answer to. We as a defense couldn't answer to that.
Your defense can answer that. Now let's talk about other persons that have been arrested and that are in jail. Who Vybz Kartel, that says his designer, and then some of the artists from his label.
Right.
Are you also defending them, or you are exclusively defending Vybz Kartel?
Calvin Hay, who goes by the name of Mooney, who is the designer, I do represent him.
Mm-hmm.
There's another gentleman that goes by the name of Sean Storm,
mm-hmm.
who is represented by another member, Michael Deans, who is another member of the defense team.
Mm-hmm.
There are about 3 other individuals who are also charged, who I'm not sure what their position is in the, for want of a better explanation, the Vybz Kartel empire.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's Caribbean Fever 107.5 WBLS. Just in case you're tuning in, we're speaking to the defense attorney, Mr. Christian Tavares-Finson, the son of Tom Tavares-Finson. And you know what, we can get a little deeper to who he is and who he's connected to, but now we're talking about the case of the one and only Vybz Kartel, who we've had so much interviews here and talked about so much. You know, there were other entertainers that were incarcerated in Jamaica who were able to, as a matter of fact, when they became the biggest in their entertainment life because some kind of equipment went in to allow them to do music while they were in there. Anything possible? Effie's not out soon. Anything possible like that, or anything would be an attempted like that with Vybz Kartel?
In terms of him being bigger than he is now?
No. I don't want to call entertainers names, but there were other entertainers who, while incarcerated, had access to musical equipment to make songs and became very big while they were in jail.
I hear what you're saying.
Right.
No, I wouldn't be able to comment on that at all. I'm not sure if there are legitimate facilities whilst he's incarcerated. I can't speak to that. That is something that the police high command would have to speak to. But to be frank with you, I am of the view that if you have individuals who do have musical capabilities and talents are in custody, I think they should have access.
Well, very interesting. Now, at one point we heard that could be a rumor, could be factual, that Vybz Kartel was getting rid of his legal team, which was you, to go and use another legal team because he didn't think that he was getting out of jail quick enough. You just laughed at everything. I mean, that was out there. Did you hear that?
I did hear that rumor.
And a lot of people. Hold on, before you answer, right? A lot of people said, "Well, if these guys are the biggest and the best, he'll be crazy who he's going to go to next." And it was also rumored that he was going to use Ninja Man's defense team, and they said, "Well, but he's still in there now for 2 years, so what is he thinking?"
Let me say it again. I did hear that rumor.
You did hear that rumor?
I did hear that rumor.
Wow. So, now, this is very, very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Caribbean Fever 107.5 WBLS. We're speaking to Christian Tavares-Finson. Now, Christian, you've got a very interesting background yourself. Your father was tightly knit to Cindy Breakspear, which is Junior Gong's mom. Am I correct?
That's correct.
So you are Junior Gong's brother.
That's correct.
So interesting enough. You have been around this music thing. So you have being Junior Gong's brother. Is it a little bit easier to understand the concept of the artist being around a musical family yourself?
I think you hit the nail on the head. Music is something that I've, always grown up loving and grown up around. It is something I appreciate and respect, and feel that, music is a very, very important part of culture, an important part of life.
Mm-hmm.
It is something that everybody loves. Everybody loves some form or genre of music or the other. So I think that having appreciation for it and having a love for music makes it a bit more easier
mm-hmm.
to come into contact with my various clients. Our firm does have a history and a reputation of representing entertainers, starting from Gregory Isaacs. My dad did represent, U-Roy and Gregory Isaacs, coming up to the Bounty Killers, Mavados, all along the way. So, it is something that we pride ourselves in providing the best of legal services for individuals who are of, somewhat, famous.
Mm-hmm. So
that is where we are now.
Your dad must be very happy to have you on the team, because now maybe is it factual to say that you can relate to a Vybz Kartel better than he can?
I think Tom is a very easy person to speak to,
and
I think that his clients, do enjoy, having somebody who is easy to speak to.
Mm-hmm.
However, I would say that I find that the legal team that is, at STF Legal Associates now, is very easy to work with. Take pride in the work that they do, and we strive to provide the best legal services possible. So that is where we are now, and I think that anybody who does approach us and retains us to do work for them, enjoy that sort of dedication that we have to our clients.
Okay, well, it's a good thing I got Junior Gong's number. If I'm ever traveling in Jamaica, you know who I'm calling, man. Now, when you hear Vybz Kartel so happy and go lucky, you heard him talking to me, and he's doing the summertime songs, and now you are helping him fight for his life. What comes to mind?
I think really, the importance of the job that we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And to be quite frank with you, it is really just another day in the office.
Mm-hmm.
For us, we have a lot of work to do in relation to his two matters that he has before the court, and we are making progress in terms of getting him bail last week in one of the matters, and we will chip away at it slowly and make our progress as we go along.
So now, is there a possibility that, okay, so you got bail for one charge, and before he was released on that charge, now another charge is brought before you. So now you got to go back now and get bail on that charge, right?
No, he actually had both matters existing at the same time.
At the same time?
At the same time. So we made an application in relation to one of the matters.